So it was my 33rd birthday. I was looking at the mirror, and I remember feeling really depressed. Thinking to myself that it's all gonna go downhill from here. This is what they said, that after you reach 30, it's gonna go downhill. I wasn't really that big, but I was overweight for my height. I was about 175 pounds. I really felt depressed during that time. I was just doing work. That's all I knew. I wasn't even getting enough sleep. And yeah, it was really terrible. I'm lucky to find this friend who actually invited me to a retreat in Israel. So I went to that retreat, and during that retreat, I really had a renewed mindset about life. During that time, coincidentally, I had a friend, a very close friend, who was leaving for the States. So I had 20 leftover sessions, gave it to me, and I was like, why not? When I went there, to be honest with you, during the first session, I was really regretting it. I haven't worked out like that in a long, long time, and I was lying in a pool of sweat. I was like down and out, but it felt great. We go through traditional training, but I didn't feel like we did, like I could master any specific kind of training because he always varied it. Sometimes, to be honest with you, I think he's inspired by superhero characters, because I felt like Spider-Man hanging from some things most of the time. But it's good because it really pushes me, it keeps things fresh. And yeah, it always brings me to the next level. It gets you physically fit for anything, really. Personally, for myself, I just want to keep conquering. I got inspired. I went and did the hard work. I was able to do all of these things, and I naturally wanted to pass that to other people. For me, the biggest payoff of all of these things is actually the relationship. Even my brothers, who I've never really bonded that much with. We set out to do Grouse Mountain last year. It's just 2 kilometers, but it was very steep. So it's like 2 kilometers straight up, and more than 90% of the time you were climbing with your hands on the floor. So it was that steep. There was no path, so you had to go by labels on, ribbons on trees. It was really crazy, but I'm happy that, when we got to the top, it was really a different kind of achievement. And I really, when we hugged as brothers and high-fived each other, I really thought, my gosh, like I can't imagine having achieved this just in the 1 year. Grouse Grind is just the start of it. So next year, first quarter, we're gonna do Tough Mudder. Then after that, we're gonna join a New York Marathon. Hopefully, we all get into the lottery. And that's the thing, energy really begets energy. So once you start conquering, it gives you more inspiration and more motivation to really go to the next thing. I want to debunk the myth that once you cross a certain stage in life, and once you cross a certain age in life even, that it's going to go downhill. Actually, it can be the beginning of something great, and that the best days are still ahead of us.